Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news now. Fans of the Seahawks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer not just for the upcoming season, but for the franchise's future. There's a hot rumor circulating around, and it involves none other than Derrick Henry, the titan of the ground game, one of the most dominant running backs in recent NFL history. And get this, there's a real possibility he could be traded from the Baltimore Ravens to our Seahawks, and the price? A first-round pick in 2026, plus our talented cornerback Tariq Woolen. Yes, you heard right. This isn't just some idle speculation. Sources like Adam Schefter have been hinting that Baltimore is exploring options, especially considering their struggles this season. The Ravens, currently sitting at just 1-5 until mid-October, have been plagued by issues on defense, giving up around 25 points per game, and it's clear they're looking to shake things up. Baltimore's strategy seems to be centered on freeing up cap space, around $12 million, to rebuild their offensive line and bolster Lamar Jackson's supporting cast. But the real kicker here is their skepticism about Lamar's efficiency post-injury, especially considering his EPA per rush has dropped to around 0.16 after he came back from injuries. So it looks like Baltimore might be open to trading Henry, a player who's proven he can carry a team, especially in the playoffs, with over 500 career rushing attempts, more than 12 rushing yards, and 110 touchdowns to his name. His stats are monstrous, averaging 4.8 yards per carry, with around 65 broken tackles per year, and he's been a 4-time Pro Bowler, a true workhorse on the field. Even in 2025, despite missing some game time due to a slight ankle injury in Week 3 that limited him to 85% of snaps, Henry has been effective, rushing for 702 yards and 6 touchdowns in just 6 games, averaging over 5 yards per carry. But why would the Seahawks be interested in such a move? Well, for starters, adding Derrick Henry would give us a serious power boost at the running back position, especially after losing a key player like Charbonnet Res, who's battling a groin injury and is expected to return in Week 8. Imagine the impact on Geno Smith's offense, which has already been performing well with a 4-2 record. Henry's presence could elevate our ground game to new heights, pushing it to over 500 yards rushing in total, adding around 14 touchdowns, and boosting the efficiency of our entire offense. Not to mention, it would significantly improve Smith's numbers. His EPA per rush could jump from an already solid 0.22 to around 0.26, opening up more play-action opportunities and giving us a more balanced attack. And it's not just about the running game. Derrick Henry's style of play, his physicality and ability to break tackles, he averages about 2-4 broken tackles per game, would make him a nightmare for defenses. When you compare him to our current top-tier players like Walker III, Henry's contact yards per rush are significantly higher, around 3.9 yards after contact, and his success rate in the red zone would make us even more lethal. Plus, his presence on the field would also give our defense a breather, allowing them to regain control and keep opponents scoring in check, especially considering our defensive record, which currently allows around 19 points per game. Now, think about the playoff implications. Adding Derrick Henry could be the X-factor that elevates our chances of reaching the Super Bowl. His playoff experience is extensive, with over 150 yards per game in the postseason, and his ability to take over games in critical moments is well documented. With him in our backfield, our odds of winning key matchups increase, and the overall confidence of the team skyrockets. In fact, betting odds for the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl could jump from around plus 1,800 to an impressive plus 800, reflecting the strong belief that Henry could be the missing piece to our championship puzzle. His presence would also make us a much more formidable team in the NFC, especially against rivals like the 49ers, where we could see a plus 25% increase in win probability in playoff scenarios. Looking at the broader picture, this move could be the start of a new dynasty for the Seahawks. Imagine a team with a dominant ground attack, a versatile quarterback like Geno Smith, and a defense that already plays tough, allowing only around 19 points per game. Derrick Henry would be the catalyst that transforms our offense into a juggernaut, similar to the impact he had in Tennessee during his prime. His addition could also serve as a statement to the rest of the league that Seattle is serious about competing at the highest level and making a deep postseason run. It's a bold move, but one that's rooted in strategic thinking and a desire to win now. As I look at this potential trade, I can't help but think about the long-term implications. If we manage to acquire Derrick Henry, it's not just about this season. It's about planting seeds for sustained success, creating a team that can contend for years to come. The combination of Henry's power, our young and talented defense, and Geno Smith's leadership could set us up for a new era of Seahawks football. The franchise's history is full of moments where bold decisions paid off, and this could be one of those moments. It's the kind of move that signals a shift in the NFC West hierarchy, possibly leaving rivals like the 49ers and Rams scrambling to catch up. Of course, there are questions. Will Baltimore be willing to part ways with such a valuable asset for a first-round pick in 2026 and Tariq Woolen? It's a significant price, but if you look at the impact Henry could have on our team, it might be worth it. Woolen, as a young cornerback, is a vital piece for our secondary, and pairing him with a power back like Henry creates a dynamic that defenses will struggle to handle. Plus, the fact that Baltimore might be prioritizing draft picks after a disappointing start this season makes the trade even more plausible. So fans, what do you think? Is Derrick Henry the missing piece to propel the Seahawks to the Super Bowl? Would you give up a first-round pick and willing to get him? This is a bold, exciting possibility, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember, this kind of move could redefine our franchise's future, and it's happening right in front of our eyes. Whether it materializes or not, it's clear that the Seahawks are always looking for ways to improve and stay competitive, and Henry's potential arrival would be a huge part of that strategy. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. In conclusion, this potential trade is more than just a rumor. It's a statement of intent. The Seahawks are exploring all avenues to get back to the top, and securing Derrick Henry would be a massive step in that direction. It's a move that could elevate our offense to new heights, make us more dangerous in the playoffs, and set the stage for a potential Super Bowl run that fans have been dreaming of for years. As we follow this story unfold, remember that Seattle is always about bold moves and big plays, and this could be one that defines our season. The future looks bright, and with Henry, it could be even brighter. So stay tuned, Seahawks fans, because this is just the beginning of what might be an incredible chapter in our team's history. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seattle Seahawks. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Seattle Seahawks news.